Hey guys, JJ Presents 9345. We're going to be doing a very interesting review because this is also going to be my take on the buildable figures line. Today we shall be reviewing my favorite one. This is set 75534, Darth Vader. This is the second iteration of the Darth Vader buildable figure. It had 168 pieces, recommended ages 9 to 14, has no minifigures, and retailed for $40 in the United States. Now, at first you may think like that's a very steep price, but in reality it's not really that steep of a price for what you get here. Let me just take this off. This is a minifigure. This is the old Ben minifigure compared to Darth Vader, and you can see that's a very big difference in height. So this is a very big construction figure or so. I just have my camera right here just to show the coolest parts, to be honest, of Darth Vader. Now, he actually comes with two different cape builds back here. This main one, and then you have a smaller one down here. And also, let's move this up so you can get a better, just a better view of the construction of this buildable figure. Now let's pull this up. That's kind of how they constructed the legs. And this really reminds me a lot of the pieces they used were like from Hero Factory. So there we go. And I like the detailing on the print that they used up here. And on the sides though, these are stickers, as you can see. And they did use a lot of nice prints with this, which is very nice. And of course you can see here's his red lightsaber, that's so iconic. Here's his helmet, equally iconic. Now you get one thing that's great about this is the posability out of this model. You can, for instance, over here you're supposed to be able to move this joint back and forth, but it's kind of hard to do that. Snap it back on at least. You can move the leg. Yeah, there's one problem with this model. It can easily fall off because they use these hinges, which are not the strongest for posing. Kind of just want to get it to a place and just leave it right there. The arms are very posable. It does make that noise because there's a feature to go with this Darth Vader model. And that is, on the back here, you can already see it. You can see this little just mechanism here. That's a better view. You can move it up and down like so. And you can reorient the lightsaber as such. You can attack your enemies. It's a decent feature, at least. And over here you have a little chain feature, which looks very nice. It looks very accurate for this Vader. Now, at least the coolest feature that separated him from other buildable figures is that with this, you can take off the helmet piece and he actually has a head. And they've never actually done that with any other buildable figure, which is really, really cool feature. Here's some more features and such. Let me just give you guys one look overall with this. And I mean, yeah, that's really all that's it to the set. Now let's go on to the final verdict. So overall, the buildable figure line is an okay line. I think it was Lego's take on the action figures. And as an action figure, this kind of does a poor job of it because as you can see, it kind of clicks and such when you move it, which does not sound very good, and the legs are really not good for moving as well. But as a display model, it's a very good display model for collectors who just want to have a big Darth Vader to, invite their friends over, put on a table and say, wow, guys, look at my really cool Darth Vader. It does a good job with that. And I think for adult collectors, it's going to be very good because it'll be nostalgic to the original Kenner action figures that they had. So I think it's a very good displayable set, not a good play set. Unlike other buildable figures, which I can get one out to just show. Here's the Praetorian Guard. And that's one other thing to show that this is a very tall buildable figure. This is probably Praetorian Guard's probably a normal size buildable figure. Anyways, though, you get much better movement out of him because he didn't have to get as much height. So even this buildable figure isn't as movable as the other one, which is kind of a shame because this is probably my favorite out of looks. I rate the buildable figure line in this one as a C, because they're definitely not the best Lego Star Wars sets out there. I wouldn't even bother buying these unless if you just like the look of them. You know, they're not good for play at all. And that's just my take on the buildable figures. They were a pretty lame line, if you ask me. That's all I have to say about this Darth Vader buildable figure and the buildable figure line in general. So that's it for JD Presents 9345. Bye.